Every day it seems and feels like the same thing. I get in my car and I go do some stuff. Today I'm going to my mom's house. I got to deliver some stuff to her, some groceries and stuff like that. She doesn't, she lives on her own and is in a retirement home. And so she's not able to always get out and go do stuff. So my wife usually goes shopping for her on Saturdays, and then I run it over. I try to run it over on Saturday, but we had a lot of stuff going on this last weekend. And so, yeah, we're just catching up. Just catching up. After that, I am running over to I'm running back home. Hopefully I'll clean up the living room. I left a mess in there last night from other stuff that got delivered from Flip and Amazon and stuff. Things that I need to review and get ready. Guys, Thursday, which is tomorrow's vlog will be in Ventura. We are heading to Ventura for my son's birthday. He is turning 18 tomorrow. That is crazy to me, but 18. Okay, so for his 18th birthday, we're taking him to Ventura. This is where he bought his car that he drives now. It's his first car, so it's a little nostalgic. He wants to go there because it's where he bought his first car. So we're going to go there and hang out. So tomorrow we'll be in Ventura. Let me make sure, because I've got to change this every single time. I really wish that when I turn this microphone on, that it automatically kept noise cancellation on. And I've got to change some setting, because now when I press record on this device, it starts recording here too, which I think was a audio sync setting that I set up. And I think that enables like there's some kind of 32-bit recording or something. I don't know. I got to look more into that. But I like that there's the noise cancellation. I just need to find out if there's a way to make it active as soon as I start recording or turn the mic on. And that would be the ultimate win. But I don't know. We'll see. Either way, the camera itself is amazing. Like, I really like this camera, and it's so easy and convenient to use. Like, while I'm driving, I'm literally just holding it right now. I was posting here on YouTube and forgot to put my affiliate links in, and then the disclaimer for Amazon. When you're an Amazon associate, you have to put in your disclaimer that you earn commissions. It's required. And so I forgot to do that on a couple videos. I actually had to go back in and do it on another channel too, because my good friend Chrissy reminded me that needs to be done. So that's important, that you have people looking out for you. So community is important. I'm never going to stress this enough, and I'm probably never going to stop talking about it. So yeah, community is super important. Yeah, so man, I just got done at home, and I was helping my mom out. Went and grabbed some lunch at home. I love leftovers. I'm a type of person that I love leftovers, and honestly, the reason I love it is because I think because I grew up poor. Like, there's something nostalgic and just comforting about going to a refrigerator with some pre-cooked food that you made from a couple days ago or the day before, and just warming it up, and sometimes just mixing it up. Like today, we smoked some tri-tip over the weekend, and today, it's Wednesday, I took that and cut it up and put it in a frying pan with some Kerrygold butter and some eggs, and man, it was so delicious. I am a sucker for breakfast food, and yeah, so that was good. That was a good lunch. Back at the church now, we have youth night tonight. It is Wednesday again. This is the 11th day of vlogging out of 30. And so I'm at 11 out of 30, but I'm hoping to continue after the 30 is up. And guys, I don't know about you, but it's pretty hard to stay consistent every single day with all the things that are going on. And then, like, last night I got home. Every time that I'm at home, I'm actually like, man, I don't want to edit video right now. I don't want to, make the thumbnail and upload and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, I do want to do it, but my energy levels are kind of low at the end of the day. And I just kind of want to hang out at home. But the good thing is I edit everything on my phone. And so it makes it a lot easier because I can just have my phone handy with me. And I transfer everything from the DJI Osmo 3 or Pocket 3 to my iPhone. And then I edit in CapCut. And that's because I don't want to have to go to a computer or workstation and edit there. Because that takes me away from my family, and I would rather be editing a video in the living room. And if somebody comes up and wants to talk or have a chat or whatever while I'm editing, then I can just pause the editing and have a conversation, get some ice cream, hang out. And I want to keep it that way. And I'm thinking about maybe getting an iPad and using that for editing and transferring video and stuff from the Pocket 3. And then I can just have the iPad, next to my couch on the end table or something. And then I don't have to be on my phone on the tinier screen. I can actually edit a little better on an iPad. That's kind of what I'm thinking for the process of this. I don't want to even edit on my laptop because I like the touch screen for editing this, yeah, it's better for me. Okay. So this is the Osmo Pocket 3 right here. Right, you can see it, and you can see it tracking my face right now. Let me stand still. I'm gonna kind of move. You see the camera moving with me, right? That's actually really cool. I'm holding it like this. Now I got the creator combo, so I got the extra extension, right? I've got this tripod here at the bottom, and I've got this extra battery pack here that is removable. And the Pocket 3 itself is from this line up, okay? That's the actual Pocket 3 by itself. The creator combo comes with the extra battery and the tripod stand. And so that's, to me, is necessary for me because I like the extra battery. You can see right now on this screen, the top right, oh, come on. You can see on the top right of this screen, it says 100%, but it shows that the battery's charging. But let me turn this off, and all you do is flip this screen off and wait 2 seconds, and it will turn off and recalibrate. You can see that this is charging, but if you look, it says that my battery handle is at 67%. So it'll show you the charge status or the percentage of each device. What I like about this extra battery is that I can actually charge. You can charge your Osmo Pocket 3 through this battery. And so what I typically do is on my nightstand or at home or in my kitchen, I'll just charge this overnight with my USB-C charger. And so that way it's charged every day for me and I'm ready to go out and vlog. And all I do is pick it up, and with one hand you can see I can fold those up and quickly flip this screen like that and quickly get to vlogging. See how I'm holding my phone? Like, this is super annoying. If I'm using something in my other hand like this and I'm vlogging with my phone, it gets really uncomfortable with my pinky holding this thing down like this. I don't know if you can see that, but that gets really uncomfortable. So then I've got to, let me try to do this. I got to try to rest my phone like this on something to try to reposition my hand, and now I can hold like this, and then it's a little more comfortable, but still it gets really uncomfortable trying to vlog yourself like this. Then I got to try to tap my fingers on the screen to reposition the camera and then record, and then try to hold this phone steady. Now the digital stabilization will kick in, but it is nowhere near the same as what I'm getting out of the Osmo Pocket 3. I'm in a lower light setting, so the camera, the iPhone's doing pretty good. But in comparison to, you got the iPhone or the Osmo Pocket 3, let me try to get the depth the same. It's just the Osmo Pocket 3 has such a cleaner look on it to me, in my opinion. And so it's just a lot cleaner. It's a lot easier to use. And so these are the comparisons. I'm walking right now in this building that is eventually going to be repurposed. And you can see it's right now, honestly, this arm holding my phone is getting tired because I have to hold it up so much higher to get the same look as the Osmo Pocket 3. let me stop this. Now guys, I'm also using this on something like this. I can be one-handed if I've got something in my hand, and I can actually set this up on this stool here, just any kind of table. You can actually remove this tripod and put it on a standard, your regular tripod. You can do that using the Osmo Pocket 3 by unscrewing this from the 1/4-inch base on the battery, or the extension, which I'll show you here in a second. It comes with a shorter extension that is specifically just to be able to attach it to 1/4-inch fittings. So this is just setting up right now on this. This is actually just a music stand that sometimes I teach from. But you can see, you know, what the footage can look like here. And I can actually sit back a little bit and reposition this quite a bit just to get a better view and a better look at it. Let me get this iPhone to focus. See, that's another thing. Like, I'm holding this right now, and if I was doing something with this hand, I'm trying to get this iPhone to, there we go, now it's focused, to focus, and I have to like tap it with this one finger right here while I'm, it's just so annoying. Like, the Osmo Pocket 3 does a really good job of autofocusing. As you can see here, I've got this, right? And let me just take this microphone off for a second just to show you. Now there's a magnetic clip here. And do you see that focus? It focused on that really well. And now, so it's gonna focus back on that. Okay, and you can see I'm blurry in the background. It doesn't care if my face peeks out and looks over here, right? Because what I've got is, it's like a review subject or a review setting. And so if you put, it's like a review focus or something, and if you put something up close to review it, it's going to show that. Gone are the days really with this camera that you have to hold your hand in front of it and try to get it to focus. There's a lot of people that do that. I see it all over TikTok. They're recording with their phones or something like that, and they're, let me just put this back on. This magnet, by the way, is like super awesome and very, I mean, very strong. Sorry, that's probably messing with the mic. There we go. Okay. Let me grab this here, for example. You know what I should have done when I went and grabbed this? Let me show you face detection. This is active track, okay? It's enabled. And here you'll see the gimbal, it actually stops right now. So it is at what they call the gimbal axis limit. But there is a limit to that because the forward-facing camera is almost there. It'll turn to about here, and then it stops tracking because it can't, the gimbal can't go anymore. But it'll still track me as I'm moving around now because it's allowed to go, I think it's like 280 degrees, 320 something. It's not a full 360 though, and now it's stopping about right there. Okay, so it's something to keep in mind that if you are using this camera to track you, you want to position it in a way that it's going to allow you to walk around the camera to get to the other side over there. Because if I set it up here and I want to walk to my left right now, this is my left, then it's going to stop, right? And then I'm like, oh man, I didn't get that footage because the camera didn't turn around. So you want to make sure you're able to walk to your right if the camera and screen are facing you. It's just a tip, okay? Before you start doing this, like, make sure you walk to the right if the camera and screen are facing you. Now that just the camera is facing me and the screen is facing the back side of the camera. And so I can walk around here and show you guys what I'm doing right here in front of this couch, which was, I came over here and I grabbed a piece of this. So that way it will show that I'm grabbing this. If you want to use it for a vlog or something like that, you can just set this camera down and see it's lost me because now I've reached the access point again, the limited access point. So you can't walk around and do a full 360, but it did just pick me back up. So if you ever catch that, you might want to reshoot that shot. But just keep that in mind. It's really simple. You can only go so far to the left if you're over here. And it does a good job of tracking me, by the way. I just walked pretty quick over here. So to the left, it does a pretty good job, but there is a limit. And you walk all the way around to the right, and then there's a limit on that side, okay? So just so you know, just to track, the tracking is very good, okay? It will track your face. But while it's tracking your face, if you want to showcase a product, that's when it's kind of rough, right? It's going to be like, oh, wait, where did the person go? I lost him. And then you just come back over to the camera and it'll track you again. Now, my suggestion is if you're sitting down at your desk now and you want to go from movement to sitting still and then reviewing a product, here's what I would suggest. All you do is tap your face again one time and you'll see a yellow box kind of light up. And when that yellow box illuminates, wanted to make sure I had noise cancellation on, by the way. It'll be a green light. I'll get to that in a minute. But you'll see a yellow box illuminate and it won't have the green active track outline anymore. And then you'll be able to showcase products and do reviews without it like going off to the side and showing that red box like it lost the person, okay? And then if you ever want to do track again, you just double tap the subject again. And now it'll say active track enabled and you'll see little green edges up on the top and bottom of your face, right? And it's just constantly tracking my face, and that will follow me now. And like I said, if I get to this point where I want to do a product review, you got to have the screen facing you, of course, but you just tap your face once, a yellow box shows up, active track is now disabled, and now I can showcase a product. And you don't have to have it behind your hand. You can actually just hold it up like this, right? I don't have to put my hand up and do this to get it to focus. It'll just do it automatically and then get, focus back on me again. So it's really quick. You can see that here. I want to show you again. I'll just show you a couple different ways of holding this thing, but it will focus. And I could actually even say the next product in line is the iPhone. I want you guys to check the iPhone out. How about you guys check this out? What does that look like to you? It's a cool phone, right? Just whatever. You could even review, like show something on a piece of paper, or if I've got like my favorite pen and I want to showcase my favorite pen, it's going to do a really good job of showing products, right? You can see it didn't really lose focus on the product here. And that is a setting that you're going to want to turn on in the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. But just to show you guys, I think so far this is an excellent camera. Just for funsies, let's ask ChatGPT what other cameras have 1-inch sensors and how much are they. I have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and it has a 1-inch sensor. And I wanted to see how it compared to other cameras that have 1-inch sensors and about how much they cost.
Got it. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is a great compact option. In comparison, the Sony RX100 series also features a 1-inch sensor, with prices typically ranging from around $750 to $1,300, depending on the model. Another option is the Canon PowerShot G5X Mark II, usually around $900. These cameras offer strong image quality and more advanced controls compared to the Pocket 3, but at a higher cost and larger form factor.
Got it. So if somebody's trying to create short form content or even long form YouTube content and they want to use the Osmo Pocket 3, the 1-inch sensor is a great option, right?
Absolutely. The Osmo Pocket 3's 1-inch sensor is excellent for both short form and long form content. It delivers great image quality, especially in low light conditions, and its compact size makes it super convenient for vlogging and on-the-go shooting. Plus, it's versatile enough to handle a range of scenarios. So it's definitely a solid option for content creators looking for quality and portability.
That's why I chose this camera, because the Osmo Pocket 3 has the 1-inch sensor. If you look at it, I'll put a picture, like compared to the iPhone, it's so much bigger. Even something like an iPhone 16 Pro Max, they might get really good image quality. But a lot of times you guys want like something really small and want something that's easy to kind of store and go. And this thing is already in your pocket. So if you already have it and you're really trying to save some money, continue to record with this. But for me, I drive a Tesla. I've got other things that I'm trying to show. I'm an Amazon influencer, a TikTok shop affiliate, and there's just reasons why I want to be able to record and have my phone. So unless I'm using two phones and putting both phones in my pocket or something like that, I didn't really see another alternative, and I didn't want like a full camera with interchangeable lenses and all that kind of stuff just for vlogging and stuff on the go. And so that's why I decided to go with the Osmo Pocket 3, because I can still get some really good quality out of this camera. As you can see here, I think this is really good quality. The stabilization is really good. The image quality is phenomenal. It's not the best lighting, but this is pretty good. And yeah, I just think that it allows me the flexibility to set this thing off to the side, still be able to use my phone, record some vlogs, or me using, showing app, features or something inside of the Tesla app or Amazon app or something like that. Just showing those types of things, having that flexibility is awesome. All right, so now I'm back on with the battery handle and the tripod to give me a little bit more extension and flexibility. Now I'm kind of extending my arm out like I was before, but I wanted to show you the difference in your view while I'm walking around. And so this is why, exactly right here, is why I got this camera, because the stabilization, the tracking is going to be really good. Also, the Creator Combo comes with a microphone, and it's the DJI 2, the Mic 2. And so they do make a Mic Mini, which you could get, and I might even try to maybe sell this one on eBay and then buy the Mini, because this one does kind of pull down on my shirt. My shirt should be about right there. You can see the weight of this one kind of pulls down on my shirt. The other cool thing I've seen about this microphone, and let me go to it. I'm going to put face tracking on because I'm kind of moving around a lot. So I'll double tap my face, and I've got face tracking on. That's a little better. But see, now if I want to show you my mic, it's trying to get to my face, right? So I'm going to single tap my face to turn face tracking off. And now I can showcase the microphone. Okay, and the reason I want to showcase that to you, and here's the other thing. This thing, I can set it down right here. I'm going to take this off. And the reason I want to show this to you is because on the top of this case, it has a little lip in here. And what you do is you open your microphone clip up, and it clips right on the top of this case. I mean, it's designed that way, okay? And now if you want to, instead of buying a microphone handle or something like that, or clipping this on something, you can make sure noise cancellation is on like this, okay? That's the green light. If it's blue, it's not on. Noise cancellation, green light, it's on. And then you just walk around and talk like this. And so the cool thing is, I don't have face tracking on. So the cool thing is the active track is on now. And so if I want to set that up and kind of like walk around and talk to some people, I can set that up on a tripod and still walk around as if this was a mic handle or something, and I don't have to clip my mic on something, so I can actually use this for that purpose, and it makes it really nice. It doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty clean, and it's easy to use. And also, let me turn this off. What I've seen people do is kind of set this thing like that, just in front of their camera, out of focus, out of shot, right? But it's still not clipped on them, and they've got a clean microphone sitting here right in front of them that's going to capture the audio. I've personally found that it sounds just a little bit better, closer to me, but this will also do, especially if you're going to do something in like post-editing to clean up your audio. So that's clipped to my shirt. No post-editing in the audio or anything. I didn't do anything in post. Just, this is all auto settings on the camera, all normal settings on the mic. I'm not changing anything other than, clipping out the stuff that is boring or annoying in this video. So this is all just full auto, pulled straight out of the box. I'm on day 11 of vlogging with this camera, and it has been so much easier than what I've used in the past, my phone. And my phone will die quickly, and then I've got to charge my phone. I've got to get footage off of my phone and delete footage, put it up on my OneDrive or something, or iCloud. It just becomes such a pain to use your phone after a while for everything. And so I still edit on my phone. In fact, one of my favorite methods is to extract the videos from the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 using the DJI Mimo app, and then I can connect to the device there. I don't want to do it right now, but I can connect to it and then pull the video off the SD card onto my phone, download it to my phone, and then delete the footage from the SD card, and then still upload stuff to the cloud if I want later. But I've also, which I would suggest so you don't lose it, but I can also now edit on my phone, and I think that's a really streamlined and convenient way, because now I can edit on my phone in the living room and not necessarily have to like step away from my family or anything like that to record. So if we're talking about accessories, I haven't even bought any accessories yet. I haven't bought anything for this camera. I bought the creator combo, and I do think I'll get an ND filter because it might make this shot look a little better. This right here is a kind of like a wide angle lens, and it came with the creator combo. And so I'm going to put that on, and you can see it's a little wider. It's actually kind of dirty right now. You can see, recenter that. All right, you can see that it's a little wider, right? You can see on the edges here, a little wider. You see that, watch the door on this side here. And now I'm going to put that on. See, now you can see some of the wall. So it doesn't really change my face too much, but it does pull me in a little bit. Actually, zoom me out a little bit. You can see the difference, right? Whoops. You can see the difference. Let me just straighten this up a little bit. Get the door back in the shot like that. You see some of the wall. Actually, I want it to... There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, you can tell the difference. But honestly, I don't really feel the need to use it. Like right now, this is just the standard DJI Osmo, and it does not, I don't feel like it really needs it. So what's cool about these is it does have these little magnetic parts inside of here, and you can see the wide angle lens goes up on top, and then the black Pro Mist goes on the bottom. I don't have that. I don't think I'll be getting it. I'm not sure. But anyways, I haven't bought any accessories. So far, I've already got a tripod. I just use one of those quick release tripods that make this a lot easier to set up. So I use this portion for my phone, and then unscrew it, and you put the Osmo Pocket 3 on top of this, and then that way I can quickly set up a normal tripod with this on top of it if I need to. So all in all, the Osmo Pocket 3 is a great camera. I'm using it to vlog every single day right now, and it's been great to me. I'm still learning a lot about it, but should you buy this camera? I mean, if you have the money and you really want to take vlogging to the next level, or maybe even just make your YouTube videos look more professional, then I think, yes, this is an excellent choice because of its portability and ease of use, and the 1-inch sensor, the microphone that comes with it if you get the creator combo, and the battery. As far as it lasting, like, I've recorded quite a bit today. My battery handle is at 0, and the battery of the Osmo Pocket 3 is now at 84%, and I have not charged it all day today other than overnight last night. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It adds to the longevity of use, and I could really record a lot more on it if I needed to. The true test will be tomorrow. So tomorrow on the vlog, I'm going to test out the battery, because we're going to be in Ventura, so I'm sure I'm going to be capturing a lot more video footage out there, because it's a little bit more of a beautiful scenery that I don't get to see every single day. And so anyways, I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching.